Welcome to the channel where we still try to nail the chest fry, which becomes better every day, every week, but still it needs some work. And today we try to work on it with Bullet For My Valentine and Your Tears Don't Fall. And it will be heavy and it will be awesome. And if you're interested in the Scream content, just check the chapters. I will talk in between every now and then, so let's go right in there. I guess everyone knows the song, the 2005, I think, banger, Tears Don't Fall. And for me, at least, it was one of the first, I call it college boy rock voices that mixed in with harsh vocals. Before, I was only listening either to harsh vocals or to college boy rock, like I don't know, Sum 41 or Blink 182 or maybe even Millencolin even wouldn't be as harsh with them. So, these, it's a specific kind of voice that goes into the song for the cleans that makes me think like, okay, this is 2000s college boy rock. I don't want to, I don't want to be rude here, but it's just my head right there. And or I was listening to Cataclysm or I don't know, System of a Down. I mean, they have cleans and harsh, but different way, right? Or let's say Slipknot, or even I don't know, even Sepultura, or yeah, you name it, Trivium. And so it will be really interesting today. I was thinking about skipping the cleans right now and go into the harsh vocals right away because it's really interesting. I was listening to it quite a lot today. Still can't nail the lyrics, but the vocals are, for me at least, really interesting because I want to nail the chest fries still. As you heard in the intro, I come closer to it every now so often, but I still have problems in hearing what I'm doing in songs. So I still think it's kind of like too harsh. If I try to get in there, I still need the onset of the tunnel fry. So instead of the falsetto, which just works right. So this is my go-to. Hiya, fry. This just works. And if I want to go lower, oh, yeah, yeah, I need this. Yeah, oh, no, I'm a bit lower now. No. Yo! I really need to focus on bringing the sensation into my throat. It's really interesting. Maybe I can show you how it shifts from head to throat or to chest. I mean, it doesn't really go into the chest, but it's really a lower sensation for me. And I was watching a video on my Instagram doom scroll session last Wednesday, I think, and there was a guy. I forgot to write down his name. I really have to because I'm watching a lot of his videos recently. And he was doing a here's my fry. I mean, there is like 4 basic fry screams, and then there is like 7 or 8 sub fry scream techniques or something. You really have to check out Tony Linker's video about this. But he was saying like where he is feeling it. So, yo, I feel it. I feel it. And this is basically a carbon copy of what he was doing. So I feel it here. This is really up here. This is like really up here. Even though it's not my highest fry scream, I can feel it resonating here. And the other one, I can feel it here. This is really here. Here's my resonance for me. And the other one, I can feel it here. I can feel it here. Yeah. This is what I would consider the most chest fry, I think. Wow. Okay, it worked better than I was suspecting it to happen. So, yeah, so I'm kind of surprised. I really liked it right now, and as you can hear, I have a running nose again. I don't know, man. Kids, I'm telling you. Don't ever get two kids 5 years apart from each other. So one gets sick in the kindergarten, the other one gets sick in the school, and you just get hit by both. And your immune system has to adapt, but somehow it just doesn't to a full extent, at least not for me. So what can I expect? Okay, so those vocals, let's hit the lyrics here. I think I'm not sure if the techniques I was showing you is the correct one, and I will show you the technique I'm thinking they are doing. But this one is what I think is not the healthiest one, maybe. So where does it? Here. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in the post production, but there's always something different going wrong. No! 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 There's always something different going wrong! Wrong! It's so hard to keep this up, to be honest. They always say, like, you don't have to push that hard. Let's try not to push that hard. Oh, there's always something different going wrong. The path I walk in the wrong direction. There's always something fucking going on. Can anybody help me make things bad? Okay, this was a sloppy attempt, but it was a first attempt, and it's always important to have a very first attempt, I think. So, I don't think this is the technique. I think they're doing more of a rougher 2005-ish, nobody knows what he's doing kind of style. And it would go a little bit like this. So you go from wait, hey, there we go. Hey, and now I do it again. It's more of a hyper compressed style, but he's having more airflow, I guess. There's always something different going wrong. The path I walk in the wrong direction. There's always something fucking hanging on. Can anybody help me make things better? Not high enough, I think. He's going better. Maybe like this. Can anybody help me make things better? And then the classic. Your tears don't fall, they crash around me. Her conscience calls the guilty to come home. Your tears don't fall, they crash around me. Her conscience calls the guilty to come home. It was just adding some distortions there. I don't think they do this in the original, but still, yeah, I think they're doing more of a raw, the vocal break FryScream that Chris Liepe was teaching for so long before everybody was like a metal vocal coach here, harsh vocal coach there, and everybody knew the technique all of a sudden. And let's try this again. Here I really have to focus on my support. That's ready. There's always something different going wrong. There's always something different going wrong. The path I take. It's not happening. Oh my god. How, man? I like this so much, but how can I sustain this? Ow! Let's try falsetto fry. Hey! 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 something different going wrong. The path I walk in the wrong direction. There's always something fucking hanging on. Can anybody help me make things better? Okay, I see. When I did better, I was kind of... It's not really a push, but my support was much more present, and I think I went louder. Hey! Hey! It was more like this. And when I was singing, there's always something going on and on. There's always something really going wrong. There wasn't a lot of push, you know. So let's try. Hey! 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 There's always something different going wrong. The path I walk in the wrong direction. There's always something fucking hanging on. Can anybody help me make things better? It's always a funny one. Okay, so still have to work on pronunciation, I guess. But how to get into the chesty part? Wait, before I did the... I feel it here, 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 here. Now I feel it here, and now I feel it here, and now I feel it here, and now I feel it here. Let's take this one. And now I feel it here. There's always something different going wrong. The path I chose in the wrong direction. There's always something fucking hanging on. Can anybody... I'm losing it. Hey! Hey! Can anybody help me make things better? No! This one goes good. Yeah! Yeah! Okay. Still, I think it's a balance of coordination, maybe airflow, but for sure. And I know Miriam is watching. I have to let go and get back in. I was sticking to my support, but in between I have to pause and get back in, get back in, pause, get back in. Let's try this. There's always something different going wrong. I make a pause sign when I release and get into tension again. Okay, let's go into the initial support. There's always something different going wrong. It's not easy. The path I walk on in the wrong direction. There's always something fucking hanging on. Can anybody help me make things better? Like this. Ta! What does he even do there? Ta! I'm not sure. Let's see this. He's not doing this. Maybe like this. Yeah, I know the rough approach is really nice. It does have quite some texture. Let's try some hyper compressed ones where I really focus on not pushing too much. Let's do the exercise again. Let's show you how to get into the hyper compressed FryScream first. I know I didn't do a lot of tutorial-ish things here, so let's try this so you can follow along. This is a really old approach of mine, but it still works, and I showed you how to extend this approach. At least I hope I can do this on the fly right now. So first of all, you take the what everybody's talking about. So it's the glottal stop, where you just say and then it stop, but you take a, let's say a chest voice, And for me, there's already a texture, but you really want to focus on. And you don't have to do it so fast. Let's say you have like a 3-second hold and then you release and 3-second hold. And this is basically what you want to achieve there. Of course, you need the texture of the fry. So when you heard me doing the this is already the end texture, but I do believe that I wasn't able to do this when I tried it first. So just take the very old approach of feeding your fry register. So and then like no, what was it? What is the word? I don't remember. But if there's fog outside and you want to see your breath, you don't do you do and this is the one you want to make. This will probably be the one that you will end up with. Stop. And as soon as you stop there, you pretend you're an old grandpa. And you try to talk like this. And how do you talk like this? You talk really basically, like I'm doing right now. I'm just continuously talking to you. I make a glottal stop and then I talk through the glottal stop. So I will be talking like this, and now I will introduce the glottal stop, and then I will talk through it. And you can already hear that I will now be kind of forced into the fry sensation here. And it's really hard right now because I'm putting a lot of pressure on there. But you don't need a lot of pressure. Let's take the pressure away right now. And now you hear it's not so forced anymore. It's more of it's more of a balance coordination game, I think. And this is basically your hyper compressed FryScream. Yay! No. Yay! No! Right? And so you will not be as loose as I am right now. You will more be stuck in the grandpa style. And this is not bad at all, but it puts some stress on your system and you don't want stress. So what you will do is say, ha! Really keep your mouth open there. You don't need to keep your mouth open later, but you want to in the beginning, because you want to have like a facial feedback of what you're doing. You want to keep it open when you do the ha! Just so you know you're still in the glottal stop. And you have your both hands here. The top one is for the throat, which has the closure, and the other one is your support. Because when you say huh, you will have a lot of support down there, but you don't need that much of support. You just need some support. And you will hold this, huh, and I will talking right now, but you will keep your mouth open. And this hand will do this, which means release the tension from your support area. Just release a little bit. And this one stays. So this stays. You will do 3 continuous approaches here. And what you want to achieve is a really slight release of the glottal stop. So instead of ha, this is not what you want to do. You want to have ha, 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 ha. You can't hear it anymore. You just can't. So I was doing like a fade there. So you want to do ha, 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 and go right afterwards. Go into your hypercompressed scream. It will feel much easier now. Nice. And now we do the lyrics, okay? Okay. Still need to think about the better. This could work. Okay. There. Let's hear the pitch. There's always. This could work. There's always something going wrong. The path I walk in the wrong direction. There's always something fucking hanging on. Can anybody help me make things better? Yeah. Okay, it works. What I was just thinking is, isn't he in the path I walk? Yeah, okay, so the path I walk's in the wrong direction! The path I walk's in the wrong direction! You really have to focus on not pushing there, because the path I walk sounds like the path I walk's in the wrong direction! Rian! There's always someone walking going on. The transition from clean to hypercompressed is kind of nice. It's really nice. I like it. Let's continue. Oh no, we have to do it again. Wait a minute. I have to drink something. I would drink something that would be considered in other places of the earth like a Monster Energy, but this is not an energy drink. It's Club Mate. It's made of mate. Not even sure what it's in English, but I think it's mate. It's from South America, and this is like the healthy version of an energy drink here. It has some caffeine, but I think there's nothing else in there really beside the sugar, of course, and the mate extract. So yeah, if you ever happen to visit Germany, go for a Club Mate. It's nice. Okay. Was this unintentional advertisement here? I'm not sponsored. It's not a real advertisement, okay? So let's try. Let's try to go into the chest fry. There. For a second I had it. It's a sensation up front. I'm not sure if I can hold this, but I will try. I will try to give the least push I can do. There's always something different going wrong. The path I walk in the wrong direction. There's always something fucking hanging on. Can anybody help me make things better? Okay, so there's always something fucking hanging on. There I'm losing it. And I'm not sorry, first burp of the day, I'm sorry. A lot of air in the system. There's always something wrong. Okay. There's always something different going wrong. The path I walked in the wrong direction. There's always something fucking hanging on. Can anybody help me make things better? This was nice. What did I do different? There's always something. There's always something. There's always something. This is my clean voice underneath. There's always something. There's always something different going wrong. I'm instantly in a falling in reverse song right here. Isn't it like Vampire? There's always something. There's always something different going wrong. The buffet walks in the wrong direction. There's always something fucking hanging on. Can anybody help me make things better? That's funny. Dude, now that I think about it, it's really close to each other, right? And we just put a lot of distortion on there and nobody ever will notice. There's always something different going wrong. There's always something going on wrong. There's always something different going wrong. The buffet walks in the wrong direction. There's always something fucking going on. Can anybody help me make things better? I still have problems pushing this into a high note. And I'm not sure if they are even doing such a high note. Let's try to get into a high note by our most favorite Reason by Hoobastank. And let's see. Here we go. And so I have to say before I go that I just want you to know that yet, my trigger word, it's now for chest voice. Yet, that I just want you to know I found a reason for me to change how I used to be me. Yeah! But there we go. As easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay. Can anybody make me feel things? But that's not what they're doing, right? But if I try to take this sensation, the raw one, the unwished one, the one from the wonky break. Wow! But I can't. Yeah, I can't take it up once like this. Yeah, I can't take it. Yeah, what? Like this. Yeah. Got a thumbnail there. I forgot to take like a thumbnail something. Do you know the meme of the dog? That's just me right now. Something. It's really nice. Okay, and also the beginning, the let's go. I'm not really sure how to do this. Let's go! Let's go! Let's! How is he even singing it clean? I don't know. Maybe nobody ever knows. Let's go! Maybe like this. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Go! Let's go! So let's think I'm on the stage right now. And I'm there and everybody's in front of me. And then it starts. And it's a let's go! Okay, it would be nice. Okay, I dig it. I just take it. Man, it's getting better and better. Like, yeah! Yo! Yo! Yeah! Of course, I can't reproduce it right now as I think I'm getting better and better in just doing it. But it's alright. It's alright. You can't have everything, right? And what I really like about the song is, I don't know if anybody noticed, I mean, probably, because there are a lot of fans out there. They have a Metallica section. They sound like, is it this one? Holy shit, even the, oh, whoa, this battered room I've seen before. The broken bones, they hear no more, no more. Oh, too much. These battered rooms I've seen before. The broken bones they hear no more, no more. With my my last breath I'm choking. Will this ever end? I know I'm freestyling here, but you know what I mean. Let's see. Wait. Yeah, this one I like. My word is over one more time. It was a lot of push there. My word is over one more time. By the way, I got my amplifier here, my microphone amplifier, 10 dB down, so it's on 20 now instead of 30 in case I forget the settings, so the audio shouldn't clip. And I'm not sure if the clean voice, my talking voice, if this is too low right now. I will see. I will just give it a try and see. So I love the Metallica section there. He's even in the same range like James Hetfield, I think. Maybe somebody can correct me, but it sounds insanely like old school Metallica there, like the young James Hetfield. This better room I've seen before. I'm doing too much, I think. These better rooms I've seen before. Maybe like this. The broken bones they hear no more, no more. With my last breath I'm choking. Will this ever end? I'm hoping. My word is on. My word is over one more time. 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 You can't switch. Okay. Wait, wasn't there another one? Oh, I can't remember. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, that's good enough, right? Really interesting stuff about the technique here. So, where am I? I still think I need to work on the chest fry, at least the onset, right? I can't just for a moment it's there and then it's gone. I just remember this one Andy Cizek video with Chris Liepe where he's doing they're going from here. This is what Andy says, right? And this is what Toby Duncan said as well. My tears. Yeah. Shut up when I'm talking to you! Shut up! Shut up! I'm about to break! Okay, this was really nice. Show! He was doing the and then he comes into the sorry. But then something else is happening in between. This is not what he's doing. There's something else happening. How did I get there? No, I lost it. By the way, has anybody seen my Alex Terrible short where I took Screamistry vocal coach tutorial, which is really nice. It's like a 7-step tutorial. And I really loved it. It was like, do a basic grunt. I mean, you know how to do this, right? So oh no, it wasn't with the basic grunt. It was with the kargyraa. And then you kind of drop the larynx. You go into a really relaxed position there. You push outwards a little bit. Demolition. I'm missing a step, I'm sure. Anyhow, it's such a nice tutorial. You really have to give it a try. It's really well done. It's really well done. 7 steps seems to be like a lot, and you have to rewind probably more often than you want to, but it's worth it if you know how to do kargyraa. Sorry, Miriam. Which is something that I will cover next time, I think. Also, last time I did a khoomei by accident. And I slipped into a FryScream. This is a really heavy scream right here! Wow! I like it! Oh! Oh! Of course I can't hold it until the lyrics are up. Oh! 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 Oh my god. What did I do? There's always something different going wrong. The puppet walks in the wrong direction. There's always something fucking hanging on. Can anybody help me make things? Yeah! This reminds me of the one girl. She has such a nice impression when she does the meow thing. I think it's a Melissa Cross cutout of a video that she's doing, hey, meow. And this girl is like, me, meow, me, meow. And it's so funny. Of course I couldn't nail it right now, but maybe I would do a meow tutorial as well, because meow is pretty awesome. Let's try meow. So, meow, meow, meow. Go into a lazy position, I think. Meow, 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 meow. Put it into your twang position. Meow, 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 meow. No, too much pressure. Meow. This is what happens when I really want to showcase something. Damn it! Yeah, well, it worked with the lyrics, right? I came from the kargyraa. Hey, hey, meow, 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 meow. Meow! Me fucking meow! I could do this all fucking day long! Meow! Meow! Let's see if it clips. Okay. That was awesome. Okay, a little, how do you say, like, blowout? No. What is it? When you lose your mind at the end of something. I will make a break right now. Okay. So, by the way, broad daylight, 10 a.m. I made some time for the video and it worked perfectly. And I like this. I think, oh man, I really did want to cover some cleans. I think I did the Your Teeth Don't Fall once. Should be enough, right? I'm really thinking about doing a cover right here. It could be my first cover because, not to bully the track, but it's kind of easy. I think it's a beginner-friendly track. You have to focus on the distortion you choose, of course. You could even do this in fourth chord, I think. Wait a minute. I already said goodbye, but I want to tackle this. Okay, let's try this. Yeah. There's always something different going wrong. The path I walk's in the wrong direction. There's always something fucking hanging on. Can anybody help me make things better? Call me a fourth chord vocalist right now. No, it was okay. It was too much pressure, I think. Too much airflow, not enough compression, not enough airflow restriction. It felt rough. It felt like doing. Keep the air back a little bit. Put a bit of kargyraa on top. And now talk through it. I don't know. Maybe it's not the best. Can we do it low? There's always something really going wrong. The pig walks in the wrong direction. There's always something fucking going on. Can anybody help me make things beat? Can we go low with hyper compressed fry? There's always something even going wrong. The pepper walks in the wrong direction. There's always something fucking going on. Can anybody help me make things better? Your tears don't fall, they crash around me. Her conscience goes, they get you to come home. Your tears don't fall, they crash around me. Her conscience goes, they get you to come home. And then there comes the oh! Yay! Or does it sound like this? Oh no! Oh! 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 Yay! Yay! Yow! Yow! Yay! With power pose! That was a funny episode, I'm sure. I'm sure the good old thrum head helped a lot. See you next time, everybody. I hope you had some fun, and peace out, yo!